At your traffic. Hey everybody, it's Kylee Cruz in the traffic center in for Gina on this Wednesday. Starting to see that rush hour pickup in the West Valley. Here's a look at the I-10 right at about 83rd Avenue. A good amount of people out there trying to get to work and school. Most of the other Valley Freeway in pretty good shape. The East Valley looks good. Your rush hour doesn't start for about 6:45. 51 in good shape, 17 in good shape as well. Here's a look at drive time. Loop 101 to a water main break has caused some big traffic restrictions at a popular Valley intersection. We'll have more on that, plus a look at the rest of your traffic coming up right after this.
And a beautiful shot.
Thanks, Bruce, for those pictures. So here's a look at the water main break. The issue is the westbound lanes. We've got some restrictions in place there. I believe it's reduced down to a one lane. That's what was yesterday as well. So what are you going to do? Probably best to avoid the area, especially as we get closer and closer to that 8 o'clock hour as people are trying to get to work. Camelback, always a busy stretch of road anyways. Use Lincoln, always a pretty nice and easy drive there, or go down to Indian School as well. They're hoping to fix this by later on this afternoon, so we'll of course keep you posted. Let's take a look at the rest of your Valley freeways. The East Valley is looking good. Green conditions as you're watching us from Mesa or Ahwatukee, Chandler, but we are seeing the slowing out there on the I-10. Most of the other Valley freeways in pretty good shape though, so you know what, we'll take it for a Wednesday morning. Loop 101 to downtown Phoenix, about a 25-minute ride right now, so that'll likely increase a little bit as the morning continues. And this morning, April, kind of a mild morning out there, and we are going to be warming up but a little bit below average today.
Yeah. Shower starts picking up speed. Kylie is covering for Gina this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Yes, that is exactly what we are seeing out there on our Valley freeways. Take a look at this. If you are traveling and maybe you live in the West Valley, this is what you're going to have to deal with. It looks like bumper to bumper, kind of like a parking lot at 75th Avenue and the I-10. Let's go ahead and get to the map. You know, the East Valley, if you're watching us from places like Chandler, Mesa, Gilbert, you're not in the rush hour yet. So I have good news as you step out the door. A little bit of slowing on the I-10 coming out of Chandler Boulevard, but most of the Valley freeways not in bad shape. Green conditions on the Loop 101. 51 looks good. A little bit of slowing on the I-17 as you get down to about Bethany Home and Camelback, and then the slowing on the I-10 as we always see. Loop 101 to downtown Phoenix, about a 32-minute ride right now, and that'll likely increase as the morning goes on. And this morning, let's now turn our attention to April with a look at your Wednesday forecast. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it looks
and a lot of slowing out there on our Valley freeways. We'll have a look at your morning commute and drive times in just minutes. Good morning, Arizona. In mind as you head out the door this morning, work and school, I would probably use Lincoln. That's going to be your best bet. Or if you need to, use Indian School if you need to travel east-west. But probably best to avoid the area until this afternoon. They're hoping that they can finish it on a little later today. So let's talk about the rest of your traffic starting to get into the rush hour for folks in the East Valley. Some slowing on the 60. Also seeing some slowing on the I-10 out of the Ahwatukee area. Slowing on the 51 a little bit, and the 17. Let's go ahead and give you some drive times. Ray Road to the mini stack, about 22 minutes. No major crashes this morning to report, so we're crossing our fingers it stays like that. And then Loop 101 to downtown Phoenix, you're looking at about a 30 or 36-minute drive right now. So definitely seeing the morning rush hour pick up around the valley. And now let's turn our attention to weather. April, I had a friend text me. He lives in Denver. We worked in Spokane together. And he said, what's the temperature there right now? Because he's in snow coverage. And I said, it's like in the 40s. We're so cold. But definitely very lucky to live here this time of the year.
Yeah, Denver's been